Chosen one, millions will come with God's power, your time. The moment has come where divine alignment, your unshakable faith, and the unstoppable energy of heaven collide to bring forth the financial breakthrough you've long carried in your spirit. You have walked through seasons of lack not because you were forgotten, but because you were being positioned. What looked like rejection was actually redirection. What felt like delay was divine development. And now, the power of God is about to erupt in your life in a way that causes the floodgates of heaven to open wide. So wide, not even your past limitations can contain what's coming. This is not just about money, it's about the mission. God is sending the millions not just to you, but through you, because you've shown that you can carry the weight of glory and the responsibility of abundance. It's your time. It's your season. And this time, nothing can stop it. Before we dive in deeper, watch this video until the very end, because every word carries energy. Every message contains a frequency. Your spirit is about to be activated, and your next chapter is being written as you listen. And write your warmest wishes in the comments and drop 99 to seal this moment of manifestation. This is a chapter where wishes come true, and the universe gets charged with new life, sparked by your belief. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's talk about this reality unfolding for you. Millions, yes, literal millions, are not coming as a result of your efforts alone. They are coming because a divine decision has already been made. In the spiritual realm, the transaction has already occurred. Your name is already on the ledger. Heaven's vault has already released the funds in your favor. The paperwork was signed with perseverance. The approval came with your tears. The activation happened through your obedience. You didn't beg for this. You aligned with it. You didn't chase it. You attracted it through your authenticity and your unwavering loyalty to the higher call over your life. This is not luck. This is destiny. There were moments when the numbers didn't add up, when the door wouldn't open, and when the silence from heaven made you question if you were still seen. But now you're about to witness the volume being turned all the way up. You're about to hear yes in places you were once told no. You're about to find ease where there once was resistance. Why? Because divine power has stepped in. When God puts his hand on something, no man, no system, no force of darkness can block the release. You were chosen not just to survive financial storms, but to become a testimony of supernatural provision. The overflow is coming not only because you've asked, but because God has decided the time is right. Your elevation has a purpose. Your breakthrough has an audience. Your story is about to be told in rooms you've never stepped foot in yet. And those millions, those unimaginable financial blessings, are coming with speed, force, and divine precision. You don't need to hustle harder. You need to trust deeper. You don't need to impress anyone. You need to remain connected. Because the power that is bringing this blessing isn't from man, it's from God. And anything that comes by God's hand cannot be taken by man's mouth. It is protected. It is secured. It is already yours. The money is not random. It's not a coincidence. It's a response to your faith, a reward for your resilience, a result of your refinement. All that has been hidden is now being revealed. You are the evidence of heaven's wealth plan made visible on earth. You're going to feel it in your atmosphere. The shift, the acceleration, the favor. Suddenly, people will start offering what you used to beg for. Suddenly, opportunities will find you without you having to search. Suddenly, you'll notice doors opening where there were only walls. Suddenly, the numbers will start aligning with the vision. Don't be shocked when the millions come through unexpected means. A phone call, an email, a conversation, a stranger, a divine idea. It's all working together, right now, behind the veil. What's been slow is about to be sped up. What's been locked is about to be opened. What's been invisible is about to become undeniable. There's a reason your journey had to be so intense. You weren't just being tested, you were being trusted. Trusted to hold the blessing without letting it become your identity. Trusted to walk in wealth without becoming arrogant. Trusted to lead others without forgetting where you came from. You've passed the test. You've crossed the threshold. And now, millions will not only flow to you, they will stick to you. You won't lose them like before. You won't see them disappear. This is different. This is divine. You're stepping into days of surplus. Days where you're no longer calculating survival but strategizing for legacy. Where you're no longer hoping something will happen, but stewarding what already is. Where your bank account reflects the truth of your identity. Wealthy, worthy, and chosen. And every dollar that arrives will carry divine purpose. You'll fund ideas. You'll finance freedom. You'll help heal hearts and build empires. And you'll do it with ease, because the weight is no longer yours alone to carry. God is co-carrying it with you. You've been overlooked for long enough, underestimated, misjudged. But heaven never forgot. And now that it's your time, watch how quickly everything shifts. The people who once doubted will be the same ones who say, "How did it happen so fast?" And your only answer will be, God. Because it was never supposed to make sense. It was supposed to be supernatural. You're not the same person who started this journey. You've grown. You've shed the layers. You've matured through pressure. You've learned to discern the voice of God even in the noise. And because of that, your reward is different. What's coming isn't just wealth. It's wealth with wisdom. It's favor with foundation. It's prosperity that lasts, multiplies, and blesses everyone connected to you. You are a vessel, a conduit, and a portal for God's financial glory on earth. So don't shrink back. Don't second guess. Don't play small. Because God didn't prepare all this just for you to question your worth. Millions are not just coming. They're arriving. They're being expedited with divine speed. They're bringing with them joy, options, solutions, and freedom. Freedom to live. Freedom to give. Freedom to dream bigger than you ever thought possible. Your obedience, your faith, your heart, they have made room for this moment, and nothing can stop it now. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart expectant. Keep your hands ready to receive. Because this isn't just a blessing. It's a move of God. You're stepping into territory that was once only seen in visions and prayers. Now it's becoming real. This isn't a dream anymore. This is the real-time delivery of divine power converting spiritual promises into material reality. The shift has already begun. You can feel it. You can sense the change in the air. You can see the confirmation in little signs, conversations, numbers, instincts, even dreams. It's God's way of saying, "Get ready. I'm moving." There's a force behind you now that no longer allows delay. What was once held back is now being pushed forward. There is divine velocity in your favor. Time is no longer your enemy. It's your partner. The hours that used to drain you will now reward you. The days that once felt slow will start to speed up with miracles. When God gets involved, He doesn't take your timeline. He writes His own. And His timeline always ends with abundance. You are not being favored randomly. You are being favored intentionally. There is purpose in this season. There is assignment in this wealth. The millions coming are not just currency. They are keys. Keys to unlock what's been stuck in your lineage. Keys to rescue others. Keys to build, restore, and overflow into every area of your life. You are the one who was picked to carry this anointing. Not because you were the loudest, the most perfect, or the most known, but because you were the most faithful. And in the realm of the Spirit, faith carries more weight than fame ever could. Look at where you've come from. Think about what you had to walk through, barefoot in the fire, praying when you had nothing left but breath. Remember the sacrifices you made in silence, the help you gave when your own hands were empty, the faith you held when everything was falling apart. Heaven saw it. Heaven counted it. And now heaven is rewarding it. This isn't a handout. This is heaven's repayment plan for the times you gave without recognition, the times you spoke life over others while you were breaking, the times you sowed seeds even when you were down to your last. The universe remembers. The angels took notes. God saw your seed, and now the harvest is returning multiplied, pressed down, shaken together, and running over just like that. The world is about to see a version of you they've never seen before, and they'll wonder, how did you get here? But they won't know the crushing, the waiting, the processing, the surrender it took to reach this stage. This blessing may look overnight to them, but you know the nights you cried. You know the years you waited. You know the pain you endured to still show up and say, I trust you, God. That trust has now become your access point. That faith is now your entryway into unstoppable favor. You're going to see doors open that were never meant to be opened until you matured into this version of you. This wealthy version. This wise version. This grounded, guided, and graced version. No more living paycheck to paycheck. No more negotiating your worth. No more settling for crumbs. The feast is being set in front of you. You are not just invited, you are the honored guest. Watch how you start to attract people of influence. Watch how opportunities knock without you chasing. Watch how resources begin to multiply in your hands. There will be transactions that seem too big to be real, but they're real. They're divine. There will be deposits that feel like miracles, because they are. God is not just meeting needs, He is exceeding them. The financial system of heaven doesn't deal in pennies, it deals in overflow. And this overflow will not confuse you. It will clarify your path. You will know exactly what to do. Because with the blessing comes a supernatural wisdom, a clarity you've never walked in before. The old version of you who hesitated, who feared, who doubted, that version is gone. What remains is the version who knows how to move with the wind of heaven. The version who isn't afraid to say yes to wealth because you understand its purpose. It's not just about you. It's about the ones who will eat from the table you're building. It's about the voices you will amplify, the lives you will change, the generations you will free. You're building something eternal. Every dollar that comes into your hands now has destiny attached to it. It's no longer just money. It's mission. Don't be surprised when people try to reconnect. When they sense what's coming to you, they'll try to get close again. But your discernment is sharper now. You're no longer lonely, so you're no longer vulnerable to counterfeit connections. Your spirit knows the difference between genuine support and opportunistic energy. Protect your space. Guard your peace. Not everyone is meant to go where you're going. Wealth attracts energy. Make sure you only allow in what aligns with your assignment. Your life is becoming a financial magnet. The way you think, the way you speak, the way you walk, it's all shifting into abundance. You're no longer a chaser of money. You're a carrier of wealth. Wherever you go, provision will follow. When you step into a room, the frequency of favor will rise. People won't know why they want to help you. They just will. Because favor makes others favor you, even when they don't know why. That's what's happening now. You've been activated, commissioned, empowered. The money isn't coming later. It's on the way now. The angels have already been dispatched. The path is already cleared. The transaction has already been approved. It's not if, it's when. And when is now. There is no force on earth that can delay what God has declared. And He's declared this: it's your time to prosper. Let's go deeper. Because what's happening in your life right now is not temporary. It's not hype. It's not a fleeting moment of good luck. This is a permanent shift in your frequency. The millions that are aligning with you now are not just visiting. They are establishing residency in your life. You are stepping into sustained abundance, wealth that lives with you, not wealth that waves at you and vanishes. This isn't just a visitation of favor, it's a divine settlement. You are becoming a foundation of financial glory. What used to feel out of reach is now within arm's length, and soon it'll be in your hands. Your wallet is not just receiving money. It's being transformed into a sacred container of divine wealth. Every transaction you make going forward will have a spiritual signature attached to it. It will carry the fragrance of destiny. You won't just be spending money. You'll be investing into your calling, multiplying your impact, and planting into your future. The world will look at your life and not be able to deny that something supernatural happened. There will be no logical explanation for the rapid financial breakthroughs coming to you. Bankers won't understand it. Advisors will be stunned. Even you will have moments where you look at your accounts, at the flow of wealth, and feel overwhelmed in the best way, because you know this wasn't your doing alone. This is God's power in full motion. Let this settle in. You are no longer operating by the laws of limitation. You are governed now by the principles of divine abundance. That means where others struggle, you will glide. Where others hustle, you will align. Where others collapse from pressure, you will rise with peace. Because your wealth is not dependent on the system of man. It's connected to the economy of heaven. God is trusting you with a financial assignment, and it's massive. That's why he had to take you through such intense preparation. He had to ensure that once the millions came, they wouldn't change you. They would amplify you. You had to become immune to arrogance. You had to outgrow insecurity. You had to let go of small thinking, because what's entering your life now cannot be managed with a scarcity mindset. It demands expansion. It demands vision. And God knows you're ready. You're not just receiving money, you're being upgraded in your identity. The person you're becoming now walks with authority in rooms that once intimidated you. You're no longer hoping for favor, you're expecting it. You're no longer trying to fit in, you're being called to stand out. This wealth is not just for your comfort, it's for your calling. It's your weapon, your vehicle, your launch pad. And this wealth will flow in such unexpected, uncontrollable ways that even your deepest financial fears will have to bow. Every fear of going back to zero, destroyed. Every fear of not enough, silenced. Every memory of empty accounts, unpaid bills, sleepless nights, healed. Because God is not just giving you millions, he's also giving you emotional peace, mental restoration, and spiritual security. You're being made whole through this blessing. The signs are already here. You're noticing how quickly things are turning in your favor, how obstacles are dissolving, how resources are appearing, how people with solutions are showing up just when you need them. This is no accident. This is the evidence of your alignment. It means the flow is active, the signal is strong, your vibration is matching heaven's frequency, and that's why wealth is chasing you down now. Stay aligned. Don't fall for distractions. You're in a sensitive window of divine movement. Everything you do now either amplifies your flow or delays it. Be intentional. Be clear. Be focused. Your words have power. Your thoughts have influence. Your energy has magnetism. Don't speak lack. Don't entertain fear. Don't compromise your boundaries. The millions coming to you are looking for a container, a place to land. That place is your obedience, your clarity, your confidence. This season, you don't beg for blessings. You command them. You declare, and they respond. Because God has placed the authority within you. Every dollar that's on the way already recognizes your energy. You don't have to chase it. It knows where to find you. Your name has been written into the algorithm of heaven's wealth code. The transfer has already started. Start preparing your life for overflow. Get your systems ready. Get your structure ready. Get your spirit ready. The wealth that's coming isn't just for spending, it's for stewarding. You will be entrusted with properties, investments, businesses, organizations. You will be called to speak, to lead, to fund what others only dream about. You will move money with precision, with grace, with divine instruction. You are being set apart as a financial leader, not just for you, but for generations. What you're walking into is legacy wealth, not momentary riches. This money won't disappear. It will multiply. It will grow. It will speak on your behalf even when you're silent. Your grandchildren will feel the impact of your current obedience. Your name will be tied to breakthrough, to generosity, to miraculous financial stories. People will mention your name in rooms of impact and transformation. The pain you went through was not in vain. It was birthing something in you that now demands a return. The suffering was real, but so is the reward. Every financial loss you experienced before was simply training ground for this level of prosperity. You had to learn what to do when you had nothing, so you would honor what to do when you have everything. And now, you're on the edge of everything. In this divine economy, you are not just a receiver, you are a distributor, a steward of miracles, a bridge for blessings. And that's why the flow will never run dry for you again. Because God has decided that you're a reliable channel. You're not clogged with ego. You're not blocked by fear. You are open. You are ready. You are trustworthy. So receive this with boldness. The millions are coming, and they will never stop. You're about to step into the kind of wealth that feels like fiction to the world. But it's your fact, your next normal, your holy reality. You are now walking on sacred ground. This part of your journey has nothing to do with striving and everything to do with receiving. You've crossed a line in the spirit that cannot be reversed. The doors have been opened and sealed in your favor. The blessings that once felt distant are now standing right at your door, knocking with divine urgency. This is not the season to question if you're worthy. This is the season to step fully into the knowing that you were born for this. Chosen one. The wealth you are about to receive will correct years of imbalance. It will repair broken narratives in your bloodline. It will silence every voice that said you wouldn't make it. God is delivering you into a future so saturated with abundance, your past will no longer hold any power over you. Everything is being reversed, but not in the way the world expected. You're not just getting your old life back. You're getting the life you were truly meant to live. And it's far greater than anything you've ever imagined. Let that sink in. You're not just being elevated, you're being reinstated. Your divine position was never lost, only hidden until the time was right. And now, heaven has declared, the time is now. The activation has already occurred. Your spirit has caught up to your assignment. The material world is simply responding to that alignment. This is the supernatural convergence of spiritual inheritance and physical manifestation. You are about to carry what the old version of you couldn't. The millions are coming because you're finally strong enough to handle them without losing your essence. The delays weren't denials. They were detours meant to shape you into a vessel that can sustain the magnitude of wealth that is about to flood your life. This is not money for temporary gain. This is wealth infused with divine instruction. Every cent has a purpose. Every dollar carries a divine code. Every blessing has an assignment. And now so do you. You've entered a time when ideas will strike you like lightning bolts, and every single one will have financial favor wrapped inside. Strategies will be downloaded in dreams. Solutions will be revealed in conversations. You will no longer struggle to create wealth. It will come through ease, flow, and divine insight. This is what happens when your soul is in harmony with your assignment. Money begins to work for you, not the other way around. The level of clarity that is arriving will stun even you. You'll wake up knowing exactly what to do, who to call, where to go. You won't waste energy on confusion. That fog is gone. The veil is lifted. You are walking with precision now. There will be no more missed turns or missed timing. Everything is being guided. The wealth, the people, the platforms. It's all being positioned like puzzle pieces falling perfectly into place. And you won't have to explain yourself anymore. You won't have to defend why you've been quiet, why you moved differently, why you didn't follow the crowd. The fruit of this wealth will speak louder than any words ever could. The transformation of your life will become the loudest testimony of your faith and alignment. The people who once questioned you will now look to you for guidance, not out of flattery, but because they'll sense the authority you now walk in. This is what happens when heaven funds your future. You move differently. You don't beg. You don't fear. You don't chase. You attract. And the millions that are on the way to you are not coming to make you feel powerful. They're coming because you already are. They're coming because your internal power has become magnetic. God can trust you now with a greater measure. And let's be clear, this isn't just one-time money. This is a continuous stream, a flow that doesn't run dry, a provision that doesn't panic. The systems of the world may shake, but you won't. Because your source is not a paycheck, it's a promise. And that promise was spoken over you before you were born. You were born into wealth in the spirit, and now it's finally translating into the natural. From this moment on, every decision you make carries weight. So choose like the wealthy one you are. Speak like the blessed one you are. Move like someone who knows the millions are already circling your orbit. They're not being withheld, they're being funneled directly to you. Every delay has turned into a divine reroute that will now speed up your arrival to destiny. No more small moves. No more shrinking. No more apologizing for the magnitude of your calling. You are chosen for such a time as this, to disrupt systems, to rebuild lives, to change futures, to set a new standard. And the millions coming to you are a tool, a key, a fire that fuels your forward motion. This isn't a secret anymore. You can feel it. The evidence is everywhere. The way people respond to you now. The way doors are opening without effort. The way divine timing is aligning things you never thought possible. It's not coincidence. It's consequence. The result of years of alignment, sacrifice, obedience, and inner work. The outer world is simply catching up with the spiritual truth you've always known deep down. You were born for greatness. And now greatness has come looking for you. The shift is so powerful, even those who don't believe in miracles will be forced to admit something divine is happening in your life. Get ready. It's still building. The wave is still rising. And you, chosen one, are standing right at the center of it all. Your name is echoing through dimensions. The wealth you're about to handle will not just change your life, it will change lives around you. You will build what others only dreamed about. You will fund what others prayed for. You will become the answer to cries you never even heard. And that's just the beginning. This is the chapter where the wealth isn't just coming, it becomes rooted. It becomes normal. It becomes part of your identity, not just your bank account. What once felt foreign will now feel familiar. You're not borrowing blessings anymore. You're living in them. And you're not surprised by miracles now. You expect them. Because when you walk with God's power, provision follows like a shadow. Chosen one, this wealth is not a moment. It's a movement. You are now the embodiment of divine abundance in motion. Every step you take is multiplied. Every decision you make is magnified. Every door you open creates pathways not just for you, but for countless others. This is why your process had to be so intense, because your purpose is heavy. You're not being blessed just to be blessed. You're being blessed to be a blueprint. This level of wealth you're stepping into will not only elevate you, it will awaken others. Your life will be a signal, a spiritual broadcast to every person still stuck in fear, limitation, and lack. Without even trying, you'll show others what's possible when you align with the divine. That's how powerful you are. That's how magnetic your energy has become. You're no longer just manifesting wealth. You're embodying it. You'll see it everywhere. On your phone screen, in your inbox, through random people offering you resources, support, or ideas. Pay attention. These are not accidents. These are divine markers showing you that the river of provision has started to flow in your direction. And it's not going to stop. You'll have days where the money flows so easily, you'll laugh. Not because it's funny, but because you remember the days when you cried, wondering if God had forgotten you. He didn't forget you. He was preparing the table. And now that the table is set, there's no turning back. You'll eat the fullness of what you've been spiritually starving for. Not just financially, but emotionally. Not just with things, but with peace. Your life is entering a zone of abundance where everything flows. The money, the joy, the clarity, the opportunities, the love. You will not be chasing. It will all be chasing you. This new flow you're entering is sacred. Don't treat it casually. Don't speak against it. Don't downplay it. Honor it with your attention, your stewardship, your gratitude. Because this wealth is not a reward for performance. It's a recognition of your readiness. And you are ready now. Ready to lead. Ready to give. Ready to build. Ready to receive the fullness of everything that has your name on it. Even when it feels too good to be true, remind yourself, this is my time. This is my chapter. This is the promise being fulfilled. You don't have to keep looking over your shoulder, wondering if it's going to disappear. This time, it stays. This time, it multiplies. This time, it expands. Because this time, it's supernatural. You are being given wealth that will grow while you sleep. Wealth that works while you rest. Wealth that creates freedom instead of more chains. You'll be making more with less effort. You'll be receiving more without begging. You'll be called into rooms you didn't even ask to enter. And you'll be offered opportunities you didn't chase. Why? Because the anointing speaks. And when God marks you, the world recognizes that mark, even if they don't understand it. Your name is on documents right now. Bank wires are being arranged in your favor. Properties are being released. Partnerships are forming. Contracts are being negotiated with you in mind, even before you've been contacted. God is making moves in silence, but the results will be loud. Your season of hiddenness is over. What was prepared in private is about to be presented in public, and it's going to feel surreal at first. The ease, the overflow, the way things begin to click, how fast solutions find you. You'll be tempted to question it, but don't. Embrace it. You didn't suffer to stay the same. You didn't survive just to maintain. You were processed so you could prosper. And now, the evidence is here. Chosen one, your bank account is about to be shaken by something greater than logic, something more explosive than the economy, something no system can explain. What's coming is not man-made. It is not limited by digits, reports, forecasts, or currencies. What's coming is divine power, an unstoppable wave of heavenly force that's about to fill your life and your bank account with such supernatural supply that people will question how it happened. But you will know. You will know this is what divine favor looks like when it lands. You're not just about to see a change in numbers. You're about to see a miracle in motion. Watch this video until the end, because this is not just another message. This is your moment. Type your warmest wish into the comments and write 99 if you believe the universe is energizing itself to fulfill it. This is the season where wishes come true and money moves like magic. Say it boldly, feel it deeply, and declare it. I am ready for divine deposits. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. Chosen one, you've been feeling the pressure not because you're being punished, but because you're about to be promoted. The silence around you has been loud. The delays have been testing your patience, and the moments of lack have tried to trick your mind into believing you've been forgotten. But here's the truth. The pressure has a purpose. That quiet space was sacred. That stillness was where God was loading your blessing. And now the vault of heaven is opening, and it's pointing in one direction, toward you, toward your name, toward your bank account, toward your life. This isn't just about receiving money. It's about divine intervention taking hold of your financial landscape and rewriting the story entirely. You won't have to explain this kind of wealth. You'll simply live in it. Your days of scraping are coming to an end. The days of begging, borrowing, and calculating every coin are closing. Your account will no longer reflect struggle. It will reflect grace, overflow, and God's fingerprint. You are stepping into a realm where your name is being whispered in rooms you've never entered, by people you've never met, for opportunities you never applied for. Why? Because heaven has authorized your abundance. Heaven has signed off on your increase. Heaven has said, "It's time. You've waited long enough, and now divine acceleration is taking over." This shift will not make sense to the world, because it's not sourced from the world. It is spiritual in origin, but material in effect. The numbers will rise, the zeros will multiply, and the supply will pour in, not as a result of hustle, but as a result of heaven. You are not stepping into wealth by might or manipulation, but by divine movement. And when God moves on your behalf, no man, no law, no delay, and no resistance can stop the flow. Chosen one, your wallet is not the same. Your account is not the same. It is now marked for multiplication. Every seed you sowed in faith, every tear you cried when no one saw, every sacrifice you made in silence, it has built a foundation that cannot be ignored any longer. The spiritual infrastructure is ready, and the financial downloads are starting. This wealth is not random, it's strategic. It's going to come in ways that bless you, but also expand your territory of impact. You were never meant to just survive. You were created to resource others, build, plant, elevate, and change lives. That is why your account is about to become a divine reservoir. The transactions will carry destiny. The deposits will carry miracles. And the balance will carry evidence of God's undeniable presence in your finances. No one will be able to say you did this by luck. It will be so supernatural, so fast, so perfectly timed that even your doubters will pause and ask, "How?" And your only answer will be, "It's God." Not talent alone, not connection alone, not intellect alone, but divine favor meeting divine timing. This is the part where overflow becomes your normal, where financial doors swing open before you even knock, where sudden ideas bring streams of income, where passive flow becomes active, where the account you once feared to check becomes the one you look at with joy, gratitude, and awe. There's a reason your spirit has been stirring lately. There's a reason you've been feeling a shift, even if you can't see the full picture yet. That's because your future has already been activated in the spiritual realm, and it's now rushing into the physical realm like a flood. The money is coming fast. The favor is arriving fast. The increase is being wired into your life, digitally, spiritually, emotionally, and materially. Your name is being attached to breakthrough. Banks will recognize your deposits. Platforms will pay you. People will bless you. Institutions will favor you. Contracts will chase you down. Your accounts will feel this power. They won't just be touched, they will be transformed. You are becoming the financial miracle your bloodline has never seen. The chain is breaking with you, and the flow is beginning through you. Do not let your current reality fool you. You may have had to delay payments, live below your desires, or explain your lack before, but no more. What's coming will erase the sting of what you've been through. What's coming will redeem the time you thought you lost. What's coming will put your past in perspective and position your future in full favor. It's going to be unexpected, unexplainable, unmatched, but it will be undeniable. Because when divine power meets your bank account, there is no going back to lack. You're not waiting on a system anymore. You're operating in a kingdom economy. And kingdom economy doesn't run out. It multiplies. It doesn't delay. It delivers. It doesn't guess. It guarantees. Chosen one, get ready to witness what it looks like when heaven invests in you. When miracles don't just happen around you, but happen through you. When the very place you feared wouldn't have enough becomes the place where overflow begins. You are not going under. You are rising. You are not being forgotten. You are being funded. You are not chasing money. Money is being sent with your coordinates already programmed in. Keep speaking your truth. Keep staying aligned. Because this blessing will not require manipulation. It will require belief. This next chapter of your financial story will not be a slow climb. It will be a divine leap. And when the leap happens, you won't fall. You'll fly. Your faith has already written the check. Your expectation has already opened the vault. Your consistency has already unlocked the code. And your identity as a chosen one has already qualified you for this moment. This is more than money. This is divine endorsement. Heaven is investing in you because God knows the return will be greater than you ever imagined. It is coming fast. And this time, it's not just a little. It's more than enough. More than required. More than expected. Your bank account will not only rise, it will roar, with power, with purpose, with prosperity. Get ready. You're not just meeting a financial breakthrough, you're encountering financial favor that doesn't end. Your season of barely enough is over. Your overflow has a schedule, and that schedule is now. Chosen one, your entire financial frequency is rising. What once looked like a dry season is about to blossom into a fertile field. And this isn't seasonal rain. This is a divine downpour. Your name has been called. Your spirit has been elevated. And now your resources are catching up with the spiritual momentum that's been growing inside you for years. You've prayed for it. You've waited for it. And now it's not just coming, it's happening. Fast, loud, supernaturally. Let this truth settle into your bones. What's about to enter your account isn't just money. It's proof. Proof that the struggle wasn't wasted. Proof that the drought didn't define you. Proof that every act of faith you made in silence, every time you gave when you didn't have much to give, every time you declared abundance in the middle of lack, heaven was watching, and now heaven is answering. There is no more delay. The divine speed at which this breakthrough is coming will leave even you speechless. What took others years will take you months. What took them a decade will only require your obedience in this moment. You're stepping into divine acceleration, where everything starts aligning because the time has been ordained. This isn't just a good season, it's your appointed one. Chosen one, don't get distracted by what hasn't shown up yet. Don't let your eyes lie to your faith. The zeros are already being arranged. The currency is already flowing. The digital doors are already unlocking. The transactions are being processed behind the veil of the physical. And soon, very soon, you will see the notifications that confirm what your spirit already knows. Heaven is funding you now. You are entering an era where every corner of your life is blessed. Not just in relationships, not just in your energy, but in the tangible realm of finance, where proof can be measured, counted, touched, where receipts become testimonies, where the numbers don't just increase, they overflow, where you don't just pay off the debt, you eliminate the cycle entirely. You will become debt-free, stress-free, and lack-free, because divine supply has no limit, and it's choosing your account as its new home. Chosen one, it's time to forget the logic of the world's economy. You are no longer operating by their blueprint. You have entered into God's economic structure, where one idea can generate millions, One connection can launch an empire, and one unexpected blessing can erase years of worry. This isn't hype. This is holy. This isn't a fantasy. This is favor. This isn't temporary. This is transformation. Your bank account is about to reflect the promises that were whispered into your soul when you almost gave up. Do you remember those nights? The ones where you felt like you couldn't take another step? The ones where you cried but still got up the next day with a seed of hope in your chest? Those moments mattered more than you know. Those were the seeds that are now turning into harvests. A harvest that can no longer be withheld. Expect surprises. Expect deposits. Expect deals to close. Expect people to bless you without warning. Expect partnerships that prosper. Expect everything that once looked like a drought to now look like a floodgate flung wide open. Your bank account is going to tell a story of grace. Every transaction will be a reminder. You are covered. Every increase will be a message. You are chosen. And every overflow will be proof. God's power showed up for you and didn't hold back. Chosen one, make no mistake. This is more than provision. This is positioning. God is not just sending funds. He's establishing your financial dominion. You're not just going to receive money. You're going to manage wealth, influence markets, birth businesses, build legacies, finance futures. You are not here just to collect. You are here to distribute. You are becoming a kingdom banker, a divine channel through which miracles flow. You'll look back at your current balance and realize it was only the training ground. You'll remember how you once feared opening that banking app, afraid of what it would show. But soon you'll open it with peace, with joy, with praise. Because the transformation will be real and irreversible. It's not far off. It's not theoretical. The shift is here now. You're walking into days where your balance reflects your obedience, where your courage is met with compensation, where your spiritual alignment becomes your financial elevation. And you won't need to explain how or why it happened. Because those who see it will feel that it wasn't normal, it was divine. This is your confirmation. That nudge you felt, that spark in your chest, that voice that keeps whispering, "It's time." That's not your imagination. That's heaven's alert system telling you to prepare, to receive, and to expect, because your account is being targeted by divine accuracy. And when heaven sends something, it doesn't miss. So keep your faith sharp, keep your mind clear, keep your gratitude high, because the wealth coming to you is not just for survival. It's for movement, for impact, for global reach, for healing others, for shifting culture, for showing what happens when a chosen one refuses to settle and dares to believe in the supernatural. You're not late. You're right on time. The kind of financial power being directed to you doesn't flow to the unprepared. But you, chosen one, have been prepared in the shadows, sharpened in secret, conditioned through challenge. And now you're ready. Your account will tell the story, not of chance, but of calling, not of hustle, but of heaven, not of scarcity, but of surplus. And when the world asks, "How did it happen?" you'll respond with boldness. My account met God's power, and everything changed. The shift is active. The signal has been sent. The wealth is flowing, and it's flowing fast. Chosen one, you're not just entering into a better situation. You're stepping into a financial realm that only favor could unlock. You are no longer standing outside the gates looking in. The gates have swung wide open, and you've been called to walk through with boldness. This is your divine invitation to prosperity, and it carries your name with undeniable clarity. The door to abundance is not cracking open. It's being blasted open by the force of God's intention for your life. You were never meant to play small. You were never meant to settle. You were never meant to just get by. And that's why your spirit has been restless lately. That's why the things that once satisfied you can no longer hold your attention, because your soul knows what's coming. Your spirit has felt the shift in the atmosphere before your eyes could see it in the physical. You're not imagining this weight of expectation. You're standing in the energy of manifestation. And now, the manifestation has a mission. It's headed straight for your finances. Chosen one, your bank account has been under divine reconstruction. What looked like delay was design. What felt like lack was alignment. You had to unlearn what you thought wealth was so that you could be positioned to handle the kind of prosperity that doesn't fade with seasons or fluctuate with markets. You had to be detoxed from fear, rewired with faith, and positioned with purpose. And now, as heaven begins to download this wealth, it's going to fit perfectly into the new version of you. The new you doesn't panic over bills. The new you doesn't question your worth. The new you doesn't chase money, because the new you knows money is drawn to power, and you, chosen one, are power. Your bank account is not just a container for currency anymore. It's about to become evidence of your obedience, your alignment, and your surrender. And what God is releasing now will not only meet your needs, it will exceed your dreams. Prepare for overflow that shows up unannounced but right on time. Prepare for money that arrives so effortlessly, you'll realize it was grace, not grind. Prepare for open doors that bypass process. And prepare for people to bless you not out of pity, but because they were divinely instructed to do so. You're about to become someone's divine assignment, and they're going to pour into you without asking for anything in return. Why? Because they'll be sent. Not motivated by what they can gain, but by what they were commanded to give. There are resources headed your way that didn't require a pitch, a proposal, or a perfect performance. Just presence, just alignment, just faith. And when that money enters your hands, you'll know it came from heaven. It won't feel like paycheck money. It won't feel like hustle money. It will feel like promise money. Money that carries purpose, weight, direction. It's money that moves things, heals things, fixes things, creates things. Chosen one, the wealth coming to you isn't just about accumulation, it's about activation. This is the kind of money that makes moves. It's the kind of wealth that multiplies with minimal effort because it's being sent with a divine charge. It knows where it's going, and it knows why it chose you. You were chosen for more than status. You were chosen for stewardship. And the more you align with that truth, the faster the floodgates open. You are about to live in a rhythm of miracles. Not a moment, not a one-time deposit, but a flow. An ever-increasing, never-depleting, constantly elevating stream of financial favor that does not stop. This is your divine river. It doesn't dry. It doesn't end. It doesn't depend on the world's weather. When your bank account meets God's power, it becomes a place of perpetual proof. Every day it shows you that you're not forgotten. Every notification reminds you that your faith worked. Every increase whispers, "I told you it was coming." Chosen one, the time for wondering is over. The season of surviving is closed. Now is your time to experience what it feels like to be financially free. Not just for a weekend, not just during a tax return, but permanently. You are not receiving temporary comfort. You are being repositioned permanently in the realm of overflow. Expect miracles in your mailbox. Expect divine digits in your account. Expect people to sow into your life because they feel led to. Expect calls, emails, and messages from people who want to invest, support, and elevate your mission. Expect promotions without applying, business deals without begging, payments without pressure, divine streams without strain. And as all this flows into your life, here's what you need to remember. You're not just a recipient. You're a vessel. This is coming through you, not just to you. You're going to be the one that others thank for helping them rise. You're going to be the answer to prayers, the source of support, the financial angel in someone else's storm. That's why this wealth is different. It's not shallow. It's not selfish. It's sacred. Chosen one, your days of settling are behind you. The version of you that tolerated lack is no longer welcome in this new season. You don't have to beg for favor anymore. You are favor in motion. The divine current is flowing your way, and it's carrying resources that match your destiny, not your past. So stay focused. Stay expectant. Keep preparing. You don't need to force it. You need to flow with it. Let heaven finish what it started. Let the divine delivery arrive without resistance. Your only job now is to believe, receive, and stay in alignment with the version of you who already knows. The money is coming fast, and my name is on it. And when it lands, when the numbers rise, when the debt is crushed, when the overflow becomes your normal, don't be surprised. Be grateful. Be bold. Be generous. And above all, be aware that this is just the beginning. Because when God's power meets your bank account, it never leaves it the same. Chosen one, you are no longer in preparation mode. You are in delivery mode. The shift has already been processed. The release has already been signed. The spiritual transfer is already underway, and the physical manifestation is on its way into your life. This is the moment where everything you've carried inside, those quiet dreams, the financial visions, the desire to give without fear, the freedom to live without counting every dollar, is coming to pass. Not by accident, but by design. Not by luck, but by divine orchestration. You didn't miss it. You didn't mess it up. And you are not too late. You are perfectly aligned for what's about to unfold. This is the moment when time bends to match your obedience. This is when your past sacrifices link arms with your future blessings and create a present that is dripping in undeniable favor. What's coming next isn't ordinary money. It's money that changes your entire money story. It's money that puts an end to generational cycles. It's money that speaks for you before you even open your mouth. You're not about to receive an amount. You're about to receive a new level. One where financial stress is no longer a constant companion. One where financial flow is so natural, it becomes part of your identity. You are being upgraded from survival to overflow, from managing to multiplying, from needing a miracle to being a miracle. Your bank account is not going to reflect your past anymore. It's going to mirror your destiny. Your purpose is now fully funded. Your calling is now fully resourced. Your lifestyle is now being divinely elevated. And all of it is happening because you remained faithful when it didn't make sense. You believed when you had no evidence. You kept going even when you felt empty. And now, that silent belief has triggered a visible response. The divine power that's coming into your finances isn't just going to show up once. It's going to keep showing up. Again. And again. And again. Because the floodgate isn't opening just for one miracle. It's opening for a lifestyle of miracles. Expect the supernatural to become the new normal. You're going to notice things begin to flow differently. The very atmosphere around you will change. Suddenly, your ideas will generate income. Suddenly, doors will open with no logical explanation. Suddenly, the things you used to chase will start chasing you. Suddenly, your worth will no longer be something you defend. It will be something people recognize. And your bank account? It will no longer be a source of anxiety. It will be a source of awe. You will look at it with reverence, with gratitude, with peace. Because it won't just carry numbers, it will carry divine proof that heaven moves in response to bold faith. Chosen one, you are not behind. You are on divine schedule. And this schedule is not limited by the rules of man. It's governed by spiritual authority. When heaven says release, nothing in the physical can stop it. No delay can override it. No person can block it. No system can interfere. This wealth transfer is spiritual in origin, but it's going to land in your physical world, in your account, in your business, in your hands. Your wealth is going to reflect your warfare. It's going to tell the story of your battles, of every moment you kept your head up when your heart was breaking, of every silent seed you sowed when your needs weren't even met, of every time you trusted the unseen. Your wealth is going to testify. People will ask you what changed. They'll wonder what shortcut you found. They'll try to analyze your strategy. But they won't understand that what's happening in your life didn't come from a plan. It came from a promise that divine power would locate you, a promise that heaven would show up for you in ways that no algorithm, no advisor, and no accountant could ever orchestrate. This is the kind of power that reaches into your reality and shifts the very framework of your finances. Things that were hard will become easy. Things that were delayed will now be expedited. Things that were missing will now be magnetized to you. The notifications on your phone will change. The deposits will come faster. The amount will stretch wider. The flow will get louder. You'll go from wondering how to wondering what to do with it all. You'll go from praying for breakthrough to living in breakthrough. You'll go from hoping to having, from requesting to receiving. This is financial power at its most divine form. It's not reckless. It's strategic. It doesn't inflate your ego. It anchors your purpose. It doesn't just bless you. It builds you. And you are being built, chosen one, into someone who doesn't just survive the system. You transcend it. Into someone who doesn't beg for help. You become the help. Into someone who doesn't need to convince the world of your worth. Your wealth will do the talking. What's coming to your account is not a payout. It's a positioning. Heaven is putting weight on your name. And that weight will carry into every conversation, every room, every decision. Doors won't just open. They'll remain open. You won't have to beg. You'll be offered. You won't have to hustle. You'll harvest. Chosen one, you are about to be rewarded for your rest. Not rest from laziness, but rest in faith. Rest in knowing that what you were carrying spiritually was never empty. That even in the silence, God was moving. That even in the waiting, heaven was working. And now, it's your season of results. Get ready. Get your accounts ready. Get your spirit ready. Get your mind ready. This kind of increase isn't light. It's loaded. This kind of breakthrough doesn't knock quietly. It roars. You are about to live in abundance that matches the pain you went through. Increases that reflect the integrity you held on to. Overflow that respects the oil on your life. You didn't take the easy route. You took the divine route. And now, heaven is responding accordingly. This is it, chosen one. The signal has been sent. The shift has been activated. The wave is moving. And your bank account is the landing place. God's power is meeting you now, and it's moving fast. Chosen one, you've reached the point where money is no longer a mystery. It's becoming your reality. You are stepping into the dimension of divine financial alignment, where everything around you begins to cooperate with the flow of favor coming your way. Opportunities begin to recognize you. Resources begin to find you. Money begins to respect your spiritual authority. Because you are no longer simply trying to attract wealth, you have become the magnet. The power that's coming into your account isn't regular, it's royal. It's not surface-level prosperity. It's deep-rooted provision. It's not based on what you've earned in the natural. It's based on what's been written over your life in the supernatural. There's a heavenly allocation that has been building, and now it's being released with divine urgency. What once trickled is now gushing. What once was a whisper is now a wave. And this wave? It's carrying with it more than just financial increase. It's carrying restoration. It's carrying answers. It's carrying everything you lost, plus interest. That's the level you're stepping into now. The interest-bearing level of divine compensation, where you don't just receive back what you lost, you receive more than what you thought was possible. For years you were sowing in faith, quietly, anonymously, without applause. And now that faith has grown interest, that obedience has matured, that consistency has developed compound favor, and heaven is responding with supernatural acceleration. Your account is about to display the evidence of grace. It's going to prove that faith isn't just spiritual, it's powerful. That belief doesn't just touch your heart, it activates your harvest. You've entered the season where what you carry spiritually begins to mirror itself financially. And let this be clear, this wealth is meant for you. It's not too big for you. It's not too fast for you. It's not too good to be true. You are not being lucky. You are being located. Located by a divine currency that doesn't follow the world's rules. A spiritual deposit that bypasses limitations. A miraculous delivery that doesn't need permission to show up. Chosen one, you've been in the shadows long enough. You've watched others rise. You've celebrated them in silence. You've clapped for their wins while privately wondering, when is it my turn? And heaven heard your whisper. It saw your heart. And now, it's your time. But this time, it won't be a small celebration. It will be loud, public, overflowing, visible. Because you didn't get here through manipulation. You got here through manifestation, through truth, through tenacity. And heaven will always honor those who walk with that kind of integrity. Your bank account is being targeted by a divine flood, and nothing can block the flow anymore. It's already been scheduled. It's already been signed. Your balance is about to break records. Your life is about to shift dimensions. And your atmosphere is about to feel the impact of divine funds.